Hey team, Rob here. We're back, Crocodile XC Mountain Bike Park, for another What's This Trail video. Today, we'll be looking at Crocpot. Crocpot is a intermediate, grade 3 one-way down, although there is actually quite a bit of traversing and climbing. So let's jump on the bikes, we'll go down Crocpot. Righto, to get to Crocpot, you've got three options. Starting at the main trail hub, you can come up Alligator, you can come up Crocodile, or if you've been out in the open on the far side of the hill, you can come down Deviation, across the cattle stop, up the hill into Crocpot. So, the standard trail entrance by the main sign. No problems with that, but if you like a little bit of spice and you're cooking, behind us here is the rock climb. So the rock climb is a 3-trail chili. A-line, B-line, and over here to my left, C-line. C-line, nice gentle sweeping climb, no rocks. B-line, some rocks. A-line, lots of rocks. So I'll attempt to demonstrate these three options for you now. Right, you want that mild spice? Go C-line. Some medium spice? Go B-line. Ooh, she's getting spicy. That maximum spice, hit the A-line. Oh, that's a spicy one, boys. And once you've mucked that up, it's real hard to recover. Alright, I couldn't get the A, fellas, so I've enlisted special guest, my regular filmer Malcolm, to give it a nudge. Oh, and he smashed it. Why does he make that look so easy? Alright, so we've entered the trail. Now we're at the first feature, corner, same thing. Now Crocpot has a lot of inside-outside lines, and depending on how you take them, sort of depends on speed you carry to the next one, and so on and so forth. So on this first corner, we've got tree roots set up on. You can either come out wide to rider's right, just gets you up high, opens the corner out, or we can stay nice and tight rider's left over this route, which drops us down, and then we're lined up nice and straight to shoot out up the next piece of trail. So this section of trail here is nice and wide, and there's two lines again, either rider's right up high, which is says route after route after route, but it sets you up nice for the next left-hander, with the main line out here on rider's left, which is nice and smooth, but then when you get here you've got to cross over to get up to deal with this next corner. This next corner is quite interesting because roots everywhere. What you're going to want to try and do, set up out here to rider's right, and then just cut as tight as you can to this tree, just straight down. Use those roots as a nice down slope to smooth this whole thing out. If you try and do anything else, it's just all off camber roots, off camber roots, off camber roots. You can't really do much. Outside's janky. Now whilst Crocpot is a downhill trail, the first part is definitely predominantly uphill, but you've got to earn those meters. So the next feature we come to on Crocpot has a cool name. The grader. Now it's a very narrow, not that narrow gap between this tree, which is no longer attached to its dad. This is a free range tree, and this in the ground tree. So we just sneak through here. Now you need very precise wheel placement and bar placement. As you can see, there's quite a lot of war wounds on this fella here. People getting their bars wrong. Oh, that could cause you some mischief. So we just sneak our wheel up to the right side of that root and just feed it through here. Feeding, feeding, feeding. Now, a couple of things you can do after you get past the grader. You can come down here and risk slipping off the edge of the trail, or stay up nice and high, just through here and out up this little pinch. As we approach the grader, get to the right of that root, over there, and then bang! Grader!
Watch those knuckles.
Okay, so we've just snuck our way past the grader. We've come up that wee pinch, come around this tree. Now we actually get a wee bit of downhill here. Just get a right, left, right, just flow our way down to the next feature. Alright, so we've enjoyed that little downhill. We've made our way to the next corner. Now the main line comes out here to Ryder's left into this berm before you straight up there to the next corner. But what we've seen is this straight inside up high on the off camber with a lot of roots. I've never tried this before. Let's see who's got the camera out. Let's give it a nudge. Coming up next is a technical little climb. Again, split line options here. Main line comes round and then goes straight up the hill. Dig, dig, dig. Up to here, onto this flat plateau. And it sets you up to go into this left line. Something that I haven't tried yet, we might give a nudge. If you try and get up high here, so avoid the berm, get up high onto this line, can we come straight through here, get the front wheel up and over, and then set us up really nicely to come straight through here, over these roots, and just straight up into the right lane. Now this is something I don't know, so let's go find it out. First, the main line, and then let's try the spicy secret line. Right. Dig, 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 up. Okay, we've just hit the main line. That was easy. Gonna go back, hit this secret sauce line, see if we add it to the mix, spice this up a wee bit.
I'm on the fence about adding this ingredient into the pot. It should add a fair bit of spice. Let's see what the chef can bring.
Dropping! Okay, we got the inside easy. Oh, the root, we're up!
It definitely got spicy. Let's carry on.
So we've been up there, we've tested out the secret sauce. I think the sauce was good. I really think that if you can nail that every lap, you're definitely going to be gaining some speed advantages. So, straight after that, there's a line split. High line, low line. I don't really think either line has any sort of advantages or disadvantages. The high line, you have to climb a wee bit at first, but you start descending earlier. The low line, you're descending, probably carry that speed. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. So, now we're at the double down arrows. So this is where Crocpot really starts descending. So, you get to here, we have a log drop just here to my left. Jump off that, over some roots, and then we start getting spicy. So let's head down to the root garden. Okay, this is the part where the track heads down. Everyone's silent, no one makes a sound. Everything looks like it's super dusty now. Gonna head down into some roots, oh yeah. So, we've chonked our way down that first bit. Now there's a little bit of line choice. Main line, off to the left, starting to rut out. Not a bad place to be. High line here on the right. Not many people are using it. It's very off camber. You got this route to try and traverse. And then it just sort of funnels you down to the left anyway. So, my advice, main line with confidence. Rush on rider's left. Now, when we get down to this next part, this is where it starts to get spicy. We're talking ghost pepper spicy. Ooh. Now, this whole big mess of roots here can look quite off-putting, but Rob's pro tip, start out here to the left, and then change over to the right. Now, it's a very narrow shelf that we're trying to get up to. So we root, off this route, into here, and get to the right of here. So again, quite a narrow wee path to get through. But you need to do it to set yourself up really nicely for this left-hander. Then we can be out here, and then turn. You got a little roll. So you want to be turned nice and early in the dirt, not out here trying to turn. Oh, I don't even know. It's hard to describe. It's horrible. Because otherwise you chonk, 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 you're trying to turn, and this route's trying to catch a wheel, that route's trying to catch a wheel. You just got roots. So, main line rider's left, get to the tree, transition over to rider's right, and get out into this clear area here, where there's nice dirt that you can turn on before straight out there. So we've negotiated the roots, well done, and we've rolled down there. Now, next we got an inside and an outside. The outside has a good catch berm, but it doesn't set you up well for the next corner. If you stay on the inside, there isn't even a corner. Watch out for this rock in the middle. Rocks are only occasionally some people's friends. So we come through here, off this little step, don't worry about that, it's all good. After the step, straight over these roots. Now, a little bit of line choice, around the rock or straight over it. I go straight over it usually, it's no big deal, nice and easy. And it sets you up nice and straight. Righto, on to the last spicy feature in the Crocpot. So you've just come up this little rise. Now, again, a couple of line options. Main line through here, out to your left, and then you can cut back across to the right, avoid that route and into that berm. Or I have seen people come down and then just drop straight in over here. I've never done it. I don't think you're gaining anything by doing it, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. So just piece that whole bit together. That's it. After that last berm, the Crocpot timer has dinged and it's all done, and that's your tea. Right team, thanks for joining us today. Hopefully you've enjoyed this tasty meal that we've cooked up for you today in the Crocpot. If you've liked some of the spice that we've added, come out and try it yourself. Trail's always here, just sitting, waiting. Crocodile, XC, Mountain Bike Park. So, like normal guys, like if you've liked, subscribe if you want to see more weekly videos. Tried a few different things now. Did the race the other week. Those videos are sitting there in the playlist. And until next time, ride on. And can you smell what the Rob is cooking?